Would you like to know which gaming cryptocurrencies have the potential to 100 to 1000x your money, turning $1,000 into 100,000, if not $1,000,000?
Their website, they actually have their initial website and their official site. I'm not quite sure the difference, but they say they're powered by Immutable X. And then, feed your beast to earn exclusive NFT assets. They have their news here, everything here, and all their socials. But if you look at their website here, we'll play some gameplay that they have on their home page. So this is kind of the gameplay of it. Again, it's that 5v5 3-lane MOBA with Web3. More than just a game, it's your gold mine, they say. It reminds me a lot of like League of Legends, that kind of gameplay. And whether you played it or not, or whether you're a gamer or not, I'm sure you've heard of League of Legends. And another thing I want to point out here is, again, it's going to be building on Web3, and they say that it is going to be on mobile. They're going to be on Android and iPhone. So, I always say that I'm very bullish on anything Web3 or crypto gaming projects that are building on the mobile side, because I think mobile gaming is going to be a hot narrative within crypto gaming alone. And if you're familiar with this channel, you know my stance. I think crypto gaming is going to be the, if not one of the hottest narratives of this bull market. We've already seen it at the end of last year and already picking up right now. So there's a couple of reasons why I'm bullish on EverMoon. And speaking of crypto gaming, the fact that they are building on Immutable X is something that we'll touch on here in a little bit. So again, you see some of the gameplay here. So top tier MOBA game. Again, if you're not familiar with what MOBAs are, it's just kind of a top-down style game where you go, typically 5v5s, doesn't have to be, but typically, and they are going to be having, NFTs in their game. They're going to be having their map here as well. They do have their different classes. They have the assassin class, fighter. So depending on your fighting style, they do have different classes. So, that's very appealing there to some players. Again, their NFTs, we can see here that they have quite a few options to pick from and get an idea of the art style. The map, I can never get it to load for me, but they do have their map right there. And again, coming to mobile, they have their team here, their core team that is doxed. They do have their links to their LinkedIn. They have their faces, names here. They can actually go through and see their experience, so good to see that there. So the developer house of shining talented team with vivid passions that are making great breakthroughs. If you look at their partner here, so again, they're going to be powered by Immutable. They're incubated by Seedify. They have some big investors and good partnerships. If you're involved with any of those, keep your eyes out. So if we're looking right now at their roadmap, so hopefully within Q1 to Q3, they say they're going to be doing their EVM token launch of this year, 2024. So that's definitely one that I'm going to be keeping my eyes out for. Again, keep up to date with the launch pads, whichever one you're involved in. Most likely it's going to be Seedify, but just keep up to date with that. They are going to be doing beta launches and hopefully the full game launch by the end of 2024, which I think is plenty of time, seeing as how, I would imagine, as most people, that this next bull market that we're heading into, hopefully, seems like obvious, but hopefully anything could happen, is going to be ending closer to like end of 2025, but nobody knows. Don't take my word for verbatim there. I'm just giving you my thoughts there. So good to see that they're going to be hopefully launching that game. I think it's going to be a big catalyst event if they can get it launched this year. And one thing I want to circle back is another reason why to be bullish on games on Immutable is that if we look at what Immutable X has done over the 1 year, I mean, they're up almost a 2 to 3x over the 1 year alone, which is actually very impressive for a high cap of this token. Right now, it's at about a $4.5 billion evaluation. And that's pre-bull market. I think that Immutable X still has, maybe about a 5 to 10x left in it, which is quite a bit, again, given its current evaluation. So I think it's going to kind of remain one of the top, if not the top, gaming blockchains. I mean, I think they do have the most games building on their blockchain. So anything underneath Immutable X, obviously, if it performs very well this bull market, which I think, and a lot of people seem to think so, as it has done already over the last year, primarily over the last 90 days, a majority of that price action has happened. I think gaming and projects underneath Immutable X are going to take, advantage of all that liquidity and that money flowing downwards, the waterfall effect. So I think EverMoon building on Immutable X is actually very bullish. We can see here, again, the art style looks good. The gameplay looks good. These games traditionally do well in Web 2. I think there's a player base there. I think that, again, these games just work. Whether this is your kind of style game or not, that's up for debate. Let me know in the comments below. Are you guys going to be getting your hands on EverMoon? Are you going to be playing it? Or are you just really looking for that token? Or it's a pass for you? Let's talk about it, but I'm very bullish on it, especially being a top game on Immutable X. One that's definitely on my list of projects that are launching here soon. So I want to bring it to your attention, but that is EverMoon. Again, that doesn't have their token out yet, but will be launching here in the near future. So one to keep your eyes on for sure. And if you guys got value out of this video, or if this is the first time you're hearing of EverMoon, like the video, comment, subscribe to the notification bell, and share the video. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. All right, see you guys.